Hi, good afternoon. This is Robin Jeffrey from Mind at Peace, and today we're going to talk about what is keto. The aim is to get your body into a process which is known as ketosis. This is a process in which your body will produce a fuel known as ketones. All we're doing simply is to reduce the carbohydrates and eat a high fat content instead. This then allows your liver to process the fat and make the ketones. This is what we call ketosis. When your body is in ketosis, it needs less insulin. And you can have a more steady energy level as well. You just find that also it reduces your appetite, so you don't need to eat so much. And in most cases you will start to lose weight. This is why people, and this is why we chose to do this, because it is an easy, and to us, a kind of a safe way of losing weight. I don't know whether it works in everybody's case, but most people I know that have tried this, we have lost weight, and loads of other people have lost weight. I think there's enough evidence out there for you to explore if you want, to see if it's the right thing for you. It also helps to keep your blood sugar levels under control as well, which is also a good thing, and has been found to be helpful with anyone that has type 2 diabetes. Now, I'm 67 now, and one of my fears was, one, I was 2 stone heavier a year ago than what I am now, and one of my fears, because I work with older people and I know the damage that diabetes can do, either type 1, which obviously is a different thing, but type 2, which can be controlled quite easily by diet. You have to change your way of life in order for this to happen. You do have to change what you eat, and then it will happen. But the thing is, diabetes can be quite destructive as it goes along. It can affect your eyesight. People have amputations, all sorts of things. So really the worst scenarios, but they are things that happen quite regular. So diabetes is nothing to take lightly. And the other thing, losing 2 stone in weight is obviously a good thing as well, because you do have a bit more energy. There's less weight, less fat around, because most of this fat is around your heart and various things like that. So it's a good thing to lose. I'm reading some of this because I can't remember every single thing, and I don't want to get some of the facts wrong. So the basic keto that we have adopted is roughly 5% carbohydrate, 20% protein, which is your meat and your fish and things like that, and then 75% fat. And the benefits for us, it has helped us lose weight, as I said, over 2 stone, lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes, and is also helpful to reduce our appetite. A lot of times now at weekends we tend to just eat twice. We sometimes get up now, whereas at one time I'd be clambering to get my breakfast the minute I got out of bed. Now I can get up, and we sometimes go till 1 and 2 o'clock in the afternoon before we've actually eaten anything. We may have drunk, but to have something to eat maybe later. And that goes for most weekends now, and when we're away we more or less adopt that same process. Like today, no breakfast when we got up, and we went out, we had a snack, and we come back and had another small snack, and then we'll have a decent, reasonable sized meal this evening, and that is it really. And the rest of the time, if a hunger comes on, we might eat a few nuts, or if you really got a hunger and you don't want to eat, the best thing to do is chill some water and drink the water in its place. So that's roughly what we do eating wise. Now, there are so many books out there. I did mention last time that one place where we got our original books from was the Works, which a lot of places, a lot of towns have got, and they're greatly reduced. So we just had a quick read through that, and we put this together ourselves. I mean, you can go on and study. The internet is just thousands and thousands of articles on there, so you could spend the rest of your life just reading the articles if you want to, but that won't help. So we decided to get a rough idea of what we were trying to do and how we would go about it, and then we just decided to go for it, and we just picked a day, and that's roughly now just under a year ago we started this. We don't look at it as a diet. If you're going to look at it as a diet, I think you may find that you may fail after a while. What you need to do is change the way you live and change the way you eat, because the thing is, when you do get older, it's no good just doing it for a little while, lose that bit of weight and then go back again, because the problems that you're trying to avoid won't go away. So the minute your weight starts going back up, they'll probably creep back in. So you need to make it your new way of life. So in the next video that I'm going to make, probably within the next 2 or 3 days, I will show you some of the things that we eat and what we replace, and also where we buy them from, because the price of things like almond milk vary from one supermarket to another. You don't really want to go changing something and then paying a lot more money for it, because there are supermarkets out there that there could be up to nearly £1 difference in the price of a carton of almond milk, which makes a lot of difference, especially nowadays as things are a bit tighter. So I will show you some of the products, tell you where we get them from, may even show you a couple of the books, because you can still eat sweet things, but we don't use sugar, and I can show you some of the best supplements to use instead of the sugar. Okay, so have a look around on the internet, various things like that, and start to put together a program for yourself that you can follow. And the more simple you have it, the easier it is to follow, and just pick things that you really like. There are books out there that tell you various, like the amount of carbohydrates that there are in any particular fruit, vegetables. A lot of the fruits are not good because they just contain so much sugar, but there are fruits. We eat a lot of strawberries and cream, and raspberries and cream, and things like that, which makes a good dessert. So anyway, I will speak to you in the next few days. Thank you very much for now. Bye now.